coming back to Pinar's question, how would you structure your class notes in Obsidian? Say I have maths, biology, and chemistry. Would you create a page for each of these? I'll just open and create a new note here where we can kind of flesh this out. If you have a vault that's already structured in such a way where you have different sections or areas for it, using kind of a map of content style note might be a good way to do that. And I can show you what that looks like in just a second. If you don't have a lot of structure in your vault, one thing you could do is just use folders for that. It just really depends on your personal organization preference. Everybody kind of thinks differently and organizes things differently. You might even use tags if you have a class in a specific year to organize those. How I typically tend to think of this, and you can try this out for yourself and see if it works for you. But I really love how Obsidian allows you to link stuff together. So those notes stay independent, but they're still connected to one another. And this is why the map of content concept really, I think, shines in Obsidian. And so, how I would think about structuring class notes in Obsidian would be to do something like this. We'll just call this class notes MOC content, and just say maybe 21, 22 class notes. So that way you have your class notes organized for the current year, academic year that you're in. And then you can create maps of content for each class. So then I would do algebra example, and I would do biology. And if there's a specific name for the class or a level of the class, like maybe it's like biology 201 or something like that. That way you can group them together. And then from inside of those, you could say there's a one specific concept that you're studying over the course of a week or a month in class. You can create a note for that inside of here. So we'll just say trigonometry. And then we can get into creating that note. And then you can start to take all the notes on that. Or just depending on where you find the natural breakpoints are, that would be a good way to handle that. I'll show you, I touched on this briefly earlier on, but I'll show you how I've structured a course that I was looking at in the past. Maybe you can get some ideas from this. I'll take the question off the screen here real quick. But if I go into my notes section under marketing, I took this course last year called the Marketing Seminar. And how I structured this was I just had a section here called course notes. And for every lesson, I just created a new note. I can find an example here of what that looks like. Okay, so this lesson here called Inverting the First Rule of Fight Club. So this is just the notes from the lesson here, the things that I learned, the things that I found valuable. So things like the unstated rule of Alcoholics Anonymous is that we always talk about AA, and that's why everybody knows about it. This is really interesting. Inverting the first rule of Fight Club. First rule of Fight Club is that you don't talk about Fight Club. It's taking the opposite of that. And then down at the bottom here, there was a prompt. And then this is my response to the prompt. So it's a little different, I know, than coursework that you would get in school or in college. But you might be able to take some of the ideas here. And that's kind of where I was coming at from with the class notes map of content. Have a note as a map of content for every class that you're in. And then inside of that note, start taking notes on subject areas or on specific classes so that you have them all in one spot. The cool thing about maps of content is that they're designed to be reorganized. So you don't have to be too firmly committed to the organizational structure of your map of content, because as you fill it in, it's going to get messy and it's going to be difficult to try to understand, how does this fit together? But then if you take a little bit of time to organize it and look at it and come back to it and use those notes, then it'll be a lot easier to understand how to organize it. You'll be able to see, okay, this stuff belongs in a grouping together, so I can put a heading here. So maybe you could do like your topics. You could also do daily class notes, things of that sort. So your major topics could be big picture areas, and you want to just get the major highlights that you need to do well on the tests there, and you can pull those from your daily class notes. And so there's a lot of different ways that you can structure it.